Hello everyone, today I'm going to be showing you how to add items into your FiveM server that actually are melee weapons. So for example, if I open my inventory, you can see I've got a katana and a karambit. They're not the default like a machete would be. So the machete pops out, you can attack, etc. In this, I'm going to be showing you how to add in a karambit, for example, or a katana, and they do work and animations and do damage, all of that kind of stuff. So it's having it's having it so that you don't have to have a V menu in a sense, but it actually attaches as a weapon, so that if you had something like a gift box and you wanted someone to get a rare item like a katana or a karambit, or from a jewelry store heist or a bank robbery, or it's a rare item in a sense, you can have it so that they actually get the item with a serial number and it can be tracked and all of that kind of stuff. Hey guys, just before we get into the rest of this video, I just wanted to let you guys know that I've started my own FiveM server called New World RP. The server's been in the making for about 6 months now. We've got an active community so far, really reliable admin staff that can help you in city, out of city, and we're looking for you to help grow it further. We've currently got positions available for police, EMS, gangs, orgs, and all that good stuff. So feel free to drop by. The Discord link will be in the description below, and come say hi. Alrighty, to start adding it to your server, you're firstly going to need to download a weapon. This is for melee, but I'll make another video for actual guns, as they're a little different, but this is mainly for like melee weapons. So we're going to do this sledgehammer. I want this to be an item that people can get in the city. So what you're going to want to do is make a sledgehammer folder, and I'll have this WinRAR file in the description, but pretty much it's just a template that we can edit. So we're going to grab this, put it in here. We can close this WinRAR file now. Sorry, and this is all we're going to need. From that, in my files, I've already downloaded the sledgehammer here, and to spawn them at the moment, you have to do it with a V menu, but we don't want that. We want it to be an item. So as long as your file that you've downloaded for your weapon has a YDR file and a YTD file, select both of them, drag them into your stream folder. Right? For me at the moment, it's just copied it because it's coming from my server, but they're in the stream folder. For you, if you had downloaded the WinRAR and it already has those, you can drag them into your stream folder here. The next thing we're going to want to do is go back, and in your server files, mine's for QBCore, go to items. We're going to scroll down and add a weapon. So I've already got one for the karambit and the katana, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna just make it, just copy one of the other melee weapons you have up the top up here, and make a new line. And I just made mine imported weapon so I can find it easier. But we're gonna name this sledge hammer, right? And in here, I like to actually name it whatever this is. So sledge ham. It just keeps everything nice and neat. So we're going to do that. Here is the label. We can call this whatever you want. This is what will show up in your inventory tiles, and everyone can see. Here I'll name it sledgeham for the photo. Unique, true, usable, true. Make sure it's the type over here is a weapon, and where it should have ammo type. This one should have it as well, actually. We're going to put that as nil. Ammo type nil. So then over here you can just heavy sledge hammer as a description. If you want to change the weight of it, you can change the weight here, and that's pretty much it. So you click save, close that. I'll activate that into my server, yes. So it's uploaded it to my server now. We're going to go back, and you're going to find your inventory. It might be in QB. I currently have it here in PS inventory. Whatever inventory you're using, go into here and go to your images folder. And this is where all your images are for your inventory. So I've currently made a sledgehammer image, as you can see here. I'm not going to show you how to make that in this video, only because it's quite simple. As long as it's 100 by 100 and it's a PNG, you can pretty much put anything you want. But if you want, I can make you another tutorial on how to make images for inventory. But pretty much all we're going to want to do is we're going to drag this into your HTML inventory folder. And if you already have one in there, just override it because it's some default images. So that's now our inventory sort of done. So I can delete that out of there. So it's in our inventory and it's in our QB items list. The next thing we're going to need to do is go to weapons meta. And we're going to start editing some of these folders. So where this one is, we want to just name this whatever it's called. So sledge ham in capitals. This one, same thing, sledge ham. To make it easier, we can just copy this. So sledge ham. And down here, we want weapon sledge ham. And then weapon model name, we want it to be what the actual model name is. So we're going to grab this, copy that, and change this to that. Slot weapon, we're going to make it a sledgehammer again. Just like that. That's all you should need in this folder. Just those starting ones and here. Make sure it's whatever you put as your slot or weapon underscore in capitals, it's the same as whatever this is after the me underscore. And then your model name is the same as what the model is. So we can save that. So we can go back and we're going to go to archetypes next. Here we're going to say it's a sledgeham and sledgeham. No, sorry. This one. This one is actually this name. So we're going to copy that because it's a model name for both of them. Hit save. Go back. Weapon animations is what we want to go to next. Weapon name, we call this sledge ham, like that. Go back and copy this, and just the bottom one down here. That's all you need to do. Within here, you can change some of the animations, motions, if it's a 1, 2, and all of that kind of stuff. But just for now, test it with this. So sledgeham and sledgeham. Save that. We've done the archetypes. The ped personality is next. So in here, we want to change weapon name. So we want sledgeham, 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 and that one for 2-hand, 1-hand, 2-hand melee, unarmed. But minigun, you can leave that. Save that one, and then shop meta. This, change that to your weapon name and your weapon name, just like that. Okay, save that one. Next is the content unlocks meta. And just change where it says weapon to sledgehammer again. So now that's all added in. So the next thing you're going to need to do is just restart your FiveM server. Once your FiveM server is restarted, we'll fly in and test it out. Okay, so one thing I also forgot to mention is make sure you put ensure, then the folder name, so sledgehammer for ours, save that. Upload that to the server, but also physically drag the sledgehammer into your resources folder. So now it's all in. Once you're in city, you might have to restart it, so feel free to do that. But right now I can just do this, refresh. So it's refreshed and it's found 2 new resources. We're going to do start sledgehammer, because that's the folder name. And it says, could not find the loadouts meta, but that's fine. Started resource. So I'm going to go give item 5, that's my ID, in the top right, as you can see. And then the weapon name. So weapon underscore sledgehammer, which we added to our QBCore items list. Well, I think it was sledgehammer actually. And then I'm going to say give me one of them. So as you can see, giving me a sledgehammer. And there it is there. Here's another one, but yeah, one here. And as you can see, they've got different serial numbers. So 39D, this one's 04N. So, you know, for your police MDT, you can track weapons and put notes and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, and then if I went to 3, you can see I'm holding a sledgehammer. And if I was to hit something with it, it has all the sounds as you attack. Like I said, in the animations, you can change it so it's a 2-handed weapon, so you have to hold it with 2 hands. You could make it so, you know, he walks a certain way when he's holding this, he's a bit slower, the ped, anything like that. But that's generally how you get a weapon, for a melee weapon in this video, into your inventory as an item, and it's usable, and it actually pops out with the model, everything. In the files as well, you can change the damage and all of that as well, but I can show that in another video and go a bit more in depth if people need that. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and have a good one.